Greetings and welcome to the Healthy Sales Chick Show. I am Nancy White, your co-host, and we're so grateful that you are back with us again. I wanted to just share a little bit of amazing information, but first, as my dear friend Paula Fellingham always says, we welcome you with open arms and open hearts. Win-Win Women TV is an amazing platform for women around the world. And I want to welcome you again to the Healthy Sales Chick Show. This is where we talk about healthy mind, body, and spirit. But I have a question for you. Are your body cells happy and healthy from head to toe? They just might need a little refreshing makeover. We all do from time to time. And we love to talk again about getting to and maintaining that healthy mind, body, and spirit. And that's the big challenge, is maintaining. Our discussions are going to include attributes, tips, and suggestions for, again, getting to and maintaining that mind, body, and spirit. But it always starts in our mind, that amazing computer between our ears. Today, we will be talking about 6 steps. I don't love it, fingers. 6 steps to setting goals and ways to develop self-discipline. You know what? We all need that to be able to reach our goals. And we're going to boost our willpower. And that is the secret in creating lasting change, is boosting our willpower. A great quote by Lucille Ball. She said, love yourself first, and everything else falls in line. You really have to love yourself to get anything done in this world. And isn't that true? Start out with celebrating the good accomplishments that you have made. Write down everything that you can remember from the last 12 months. And you can also ask a friend, a close friend, someone that you really trust, what they observed you doing and completing. Sometimes we get things done and we just goes over our head, and we might need to ask a friend or someone that is close to us to point out some of those good things. And it is perfectly fine to talk about the good things that you have accomplished. One of the first steps is that we just need to acknowledge our weakness. We all have them, and they're all different at different seasons of our life. But ignoring our pitfalls won't make them go away. Sort of like, I don't see it, so it won't be there. But whether we're eating cookies is your downfall, or sort of sabotaging your weight loss, or checking your social media, it sabotages your productivity and robs you of time. Sometimes we just need to stop for a moment and acknowledge what it is that we need to improve on. And that's the first thing. Recognizing our weakness is that first step in setting and creating a positive change. The second area or tip is to create a clear plan. Remember, without a plan or without a vision, it all fails. So we need to have that clear plan. You just won't magically wake up one day with a superhuman willpower. Instead, you need a strategy to help you to build mental muscle. We build our physical muscles by exercising and moving around. We need to do the same for this mental muscle that we have. And whether you want to just increase good habits, like going to the gym more often, or just eliminate some of those habits like watching too much TV, you need a plan, again, to turn your intentions into actions. Outline a clear action in steps. And you can always, I love reverse engineering. Set your goal, set your plan, whatever it is, and do those steps backwards and see what the very next step is. And then you take that one step at a time. And yes, ladies, I'm encouraging you to celebrate each and every step. The third tip is to remove temptations. You won't gain self-discipline or lose weight or release unhealthy weight if you keep your house stocked with junk food. Instead, you'll wear yourself out trying to resist every cookie, brownie, and chip. And sooner or later, you're probably just going to give in because you've already spent money and you don't want to waste your money, even if it does put 5 pounds on your hips. But if we limit our temptations, it can help you to slowly build more self-discipline over time. Your weakness involves, if it involves just checking social media. First thing in the morning, people are checking social media, not me. First thing in the morning, I get to get up, put my feet on the ground and go, yay, I'm back. Lord, what do we get to do today? But making sure that you set boundaries around social media and you don't want to continually be putting it in front of your face. And there's even some apps that can help block or set timers for yourself on social media. If an area of overspending is a challenge for you, when you go to the store, leave your credit card at home and pay with cash only. And again, when online, it's so easy when you're purchasing online, ask yourself, remember we talk to ourselves all the time anyways, ask yourself, can I pay for this by the end of the month so I won't have to pay financial charges? Remember, sometimes when in doubt, we do without, or you wait and just see if it's something that you really need, or if it's just a spontaneous purchase. The fourth is practice tolerating discomfort. You heard that correct, discomfort. And that's not like sitting on a tack and seeing how long you can sit there. But it's natural to avoid pain. But avoiding short-term discomfort often leads to long-term problems. I'm going to say that one more time. Avoiding short-term discomfort often leads to long-term problems. And every time you give in, you're going to reinforce yourself and you won't handle distress. Practicing allowing yourself to feel uncomfortable, not painful, uncomfortable, and prove to yourself that you can stand it. Practice it. Whether that means running on the treadmill for one more minute than you had thought you could, or resisting the urge to pick up a cigarette, train your brain to see that pain is not your enemy. The fifth area is to visualize rewards. We used to daydream. As a little girl, I used to love to lay and look at the sky and the clouds and to daydream. We don't do very much daydreaming and visualizing anymore, but that doesn't mean you cannot start. It is incredible to use your creative brain, your imagination, and just remind yourself of the things that you stand to gain when you resist temptation. Visualize yourself meeting your goals. If there's a certain outfit that you want to wear, or you want to wear and have it look a little bit looser, or if you want to see the benefits of exercising and being stronger and healthier, think about those things and visualize what it's going to be like. Write down a list of all the things that you will gain when you stick to your goals. And I encourage you to read over that list when you're tempted to give up. We can be our best cheerleaders. Sometimes we depend upon other people to encourage us and cheer us on, and that is fantastic. And I encourage you to be a cheerleader, not only for yourself, but for someone else also. We all need someone to be that person that's going, I believe in you. You can do it. Don't stop. Keep on keeping on. And spend a few minutes again picturing yourself being successful, and remind yourself how you're going to feel. And that sometimes is a little challenging, because sometimes we knock ourselves down when we've made a mistake, or when we've had an error, or we've taken 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. Give yourself some grace and space. Just don't stop. The 6th area is recover from mistakes. Like I just said, we all make mistakes, and that is part of our life and our growing and evolving. Sometimes we make mistakes and we didn't even see it coming, but then we can always learn from it and we can improve. A quote from Sophia Loren said, "After all these years, I am still involved in the process of self-discovery. It's better to explore life and make mistakes than to play it safe, and mistakes are a part of the dues one pays for a full life." And I really encourage you that each one of us really wants to have a full life. So don't let past mistakes stop you from making future mistakes. Guess what? We have lived to tell, and we're going to continue to learn and to live and to tell. And if you are stressed, like most people in this day and time are, about a big presentation, you may talk yourself into skipping your workout. Don't cut yourself short. Or you might be so excited about a big deal that's coming up in your business that you may convince yourself to let go of your good habits or let them slide some. Remember your foundations. Remember to set your foundations, to set your goals. And have you ever noticed that progress doesn't just usually come in a straight line? It's more like this. It's more like up, down, step by step. So remember that progress is continually going, but it's not just like a rocket taking off. And, making mistakes again is a process of helping us to get better and better. And the way we recover from those mistakes are what matter most. It's just like when we were little and we were learning to ride a bike. When we fell off that bike, we got back on that bike and we started again. Or when you were skating or doing something, or you fell, skinned your knee, that was not the last time that you jump roped. So we want to keep learning from our mistakes and committing to doing better. And the next time you can help build self-discipline. Keep trying and reap the rewards. By boosting your self-control is the key. We're going to have to continually boost ourselves up and, again, help boost somebody else up also. And with a little mental strength, remember we have to use that muscle to strengthen it. With a little mental strength and training, everybody has the ability to develop more willpower. And the best news is improving our self-control is one area of your life that can lead to increased willpower in other areas of your life. This was a quote by Diane von Furstenberg. It is so important to take time for yourself and find clarity. The most important relationship is the one you have with yourself. I encourage you, take these 6 steps, do one at a time, and just, celebrate as you go through each step. And I promise that you will boost yourself in reaching your goals and setting those priorities down, and do this whole process over and over and over again. It works. It really does. I encourage you again, join us next time. And for more support for your healthy mind, body, and spirit, and contact me, the Healthy Sales Chick, for a complimentary It's All About You session. Go to my website, thehealthysaleschick.com, and schedule your time for us to talk. I would love to learn how you are taking care of your self-care so you don't have to depend on health care. Thank you again for being with us. I am Nancy White, a 30-plus year researcher in natural prevention. I develop healthy lifestyles for people they can live with and tweak as they age. That's our goal. We want to continue aging. We don't want to get old. But be blessed and remember to take care of that temporary temple until you get your permanent maintenance-free one. Please connect with our other Win-Win Women community, those ladies that have their shows, and check out what they're doing. I promise you will have so much great information to use and also to share with others. I look forward to our next time together. And until then, stay healthy, mind, body, and spirit.